Welcome to episode 1 of the Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke Challenge. So, here we go, our 5th Nuzlocke. I need to change text speed and everything. We're going to skip over all this stuff because we pretty much know what all this stuff's about. But to quickly discuss the rules, which they will be in the description or even the comments of episode 1 here. First and foremost, of course, any Pokemon encounters, we have to be the first encounter of any route to be able to catch them. You guys know that rule basically though. It's the first encounter rule. We are doing gift clause. We are doing shiny clause. We can trade if we want to. And static encounter clause. We're doing that as well. If a Pokemon faints, it is considered to be dead. So if a Pokemon faints, bye-bye. And with Dupes Clause in effect, we're not getting another chance at that Pokemon line. Normally people nickname the Pokemon. I do not. I do not really like to do the whole nicknames and everything. So just so you guys aren't saying I'm cheating, because that's a very weird thing to call out though, to be honest. I don't do nicknames. Two other things though. I will be doing an item clause. No items in battle, only held items and Pokeballs, of course. And of course items outside of battle are allowed. And in terms of the level limit, I will be going by a level limit. I have to look it up real quick and put it down. I forgot, but I think the first level limit is 14. That might be incorrect. It will be down in the comment section down below as well. But with that being said, though, those are the rules. Just to quickly reiterate, we will be doing Pokemon Faints. It is dead. Only the first encounter on a new route. Item limit, level limit. You guys know the deal. So I will see you guys in the true world of Pokemon. Pokemon are by our side always. I hope you understand the meaning of those words. That was the comment left by Professor Rowan, who was returned to Sinnoh from the Sinnoh Region. That concludes our special program, Let's Ask Professor Rowan. Brought to you by Jubilife TV on Nationwide Net. See you next week, same time, same channel. Alright. First things first, let's go and change that text speed. And I have difficult to mention in the rules. We will be playing on set mode. Now, I will admit, I thought about going into this project when I had 2 wins and 2 losses in terms of my Nuzlocks. But then Double Team Kingshire happened. And now we're at 1 win, 3 losses. So this is going to be my redemption. Is this a mistake? Probably. I've actually never beaten the Platinum Nuzlocke before. I've done it 2 times in the past. It's been years since I played this game. Base Platinum that is. But hopefully though we can actually do good if this is Pokemon Platinum. Barry! There you are! Hey, Fire! Did you just hit the TV? Sure you did! First Rose, that really important guy who studies Pokemon, right? That means he must have lots and lots of Pokemon. So if we asked him, I bet he'd give us a Pokemon. Oh hey, this is a new PC? Huh? Where what's that? Oh right, we're gonna go see Professor Rowan and get some Pokemon! I'll be waiting outside. If you're late, you're finding $10 million! Alright, so basically though, what I want to try and do for this series, to try and not make it as long, is try and cut out a bunch of the middleman stuff. I know that can probably get a little boring. So, you guys know what we do in the beginning of Pokemon Platinum. We gotta go see Barry, we gotta go talk to Barry, then we gotta do all the dialogue with the starter Pokemon. I say we go skip straight to the starter Pokemon, if you know what I mean. Alright, with all that taken care of, let's go see the Barry Manilow. Too slow! Alright, let's get moving to Professor Rowan's lab. What? Don't go into the grass, right? No worries, no problem. It doesn't matter if we don't have any Pokemon. Trust me on this one, I've got an idea. Now listen, you know how wild Pokemon jump out when you go into tall grass? So what you do is, you scoot over to the next patch of grass before any wild Pokemon can appear. If we just keep dashing, we can get the Sand Gym Tower without running into any wild Pokemon. Okay, stick with me. Okay, here goes. On your marks. Hold it! You two don't seem to have any Pokemon between you. Then what is the meaning of going into the tall grass? 2 ellipses. 2 ellipses. 2 ellipses! Hey, Fire, this old guy. It's Professor Rowan, isn't it? What's he doing here? 2 more ellipses. They tried to go into the tall grass because they wanted Pokemon. What to do? The world would surely change if they were to meet Pokemon. Is it right for me to put them on that path? Yoto, you truly love Pokemon, do you? Yes. Me too, I love Pokemon too. I will ask you once again. You too, you truly love Pokemon, do you? What? You can ask 100 times. The answer will never change. We'll both answer 100 times. We love Pokemon. Right, Fire? Yes. A pair of reckless kids who foolishly try to enter tall grass without Pokemon of their own. It worries me what people like that would do with Pokemon. Well, then forget about me, but give a Pokemon to my friend here. I mean, it was me who tried to run into the tall grass and all. Exclamation point! How big of you? Very well then, I will entrust you to a Pokemon. I apologize for putting you through that exercise. However, you must promise that you will never recklessly endanger yourself again. Now then. Now where? Professor Rowan! You left your briefcase at the lake. Oh, something wrong. Oh, that's still her. Oh, something wrong here? Ah, there it is. Darn nice work. What I was about to do was to entrust this kid with their own Pokemon. A pawn? Those Pokemon are hard to replace. Are you sure about giving them away? We exist side by side with Pokemon. There comes a time when people should meet Pokemon. There's a world that should be explored together. For them, today is the time, the place right here. Go on. Open the briefcase and choose a Pokemon. Really? Professor Rowan? I can't believe it. I'm so happy now that I can't keep a straight face. Hey, Fire, you can choose first. I'm President Grown-Up. I have to show some class here. Alright. Before we do that, though, we gotta take a look at our trainer ID. As you guys know, if it is a 1, 2, or 3, we choose the grass type. 4, 5, 6, the fire type. 7, 8, 9, the water type. A 0, we move on to the 4th number. Of course, we're picking from the 5th number, by the way. And of course, if all 5 digits are 0, then we automatically win the Nuzlocke. But that's like what, a 1 in 100,000 chance of happening, so that's probably not gonna happen. But I will admit, Sinnoh has some of the best starters, and I don't think we can really lose. Piplup does have the weakest stab option early on, being Bubble, but it evolves into the Pokemon with the most resistances this early on in Pokemon. It's Water and Steel. Torterra is my favorite out of the 3, because that's the one I started off with my very first time playing Pearl. And then Infernape is of course an Ash Pokemon. Everyone knows Infernape. Fire fighting type, probably better than Blaziken, a lot better than Imbull. So let's take a look. What will we be getting? Ooh, wow, we actually had 2 zeros. And we had a 1. So look at that. We're starting off a Turtwig. I love that choice actually. Starting off a Turtwig, number 1. I have a great feeling about this. I love this. I can't even talk. Are any of them shiny by chance? No, okay. Well then, we'll pick out Turtwig. And I choose you. I'm picking this Chimchar. The Pokemon you've been entrusted with are unfamiliar with the world. In that regard, they're very much like you. As fellow newcomers to the world, I hope you'll do very well together. If you have any trouble, come see me in my lab in Centrum Town. And now we'll be on our way. Professor, wait for me, please. I'm sorry, please let me pass. How do you like that? Professor Ocean's really nice. On TV, he seems so stern and scary. Fire. It's like Beavis and Butthead. Fire. You got fire. We both got Pokemon now. Only one thing to do, right? Are you up for this? Perhaps. I've always wanted to say this. Time has finally come! Fire! I challenge you to a Pokemon battle! Of course, we all know the Nuzlocke doesn't begin until we get Pokeballs. No P-O-K-E with an accent. Balls. So this battle won't really count. But let's see how Turtwig does though. Spamming Tackle. It's a Leer attack. And what do we get now? Okay, that's not bad. That's a possible 4-shot. If this can drop to the yellow, that would be great. That is really good. So as long as the scratch doesn't do 11 damage. Okay, I think we won. They're stuck to using Leer. They're using Choice Specs Leer. Apparently. Can I crit? No crit. But it is a 4-shot. There's the scratch. Now is it going to do 11 damage? Oh, just 7. I'm a 3-shot after minus 3 defense. That definitely can show you Turtwig's bulk right there. And Turtwig gets 69. Nice. Experience points. And we go up to level 6. Alright, good attack. Maybe we're adamant. Maybe not. Looks like our bulk's pretty good. Our weak points are kind of low, which kind of makes sense. And we beat Pokemon Trainer Barry Manilow. Hey, what are you saying? Get 500 smackers. Whew, let's go home. I ain't beat after that battle. Pokemon is dressed too. See ya, Fire. What's Mom doing? What are you gonna do, Mom? What's the matter, dear? Wow, that's what happened to you. You and Barry Manilow are lucky to have met what? Are lucky to have met Professor Owen. Imagine if you didn't. I'm not to thank for the wild Pokemon we've done to you two. Fire, go see Professor Owen and thank him properly for your Pokemon. His lab is in Centrum Town, isn't it? Now that you have your own Pokemon, progress won't be so threatening. Oh, and put these on. And we get the running shoes. Press the B button and dash about faster than ever. I mean, it's just like, 2 times the speed. But at least we can run indoors. So there's that. Alright, let's go ahead and go. And there's Barry Manilow. Too slow! Fire, I'm sick of waiting. Makes sense you have a fire type for your starter. Which I know canonically Barry has like Empoleon in the anime. But I mean, Dawn has a Piplup now, which is pretty cool. And we get Ash's Turtwig that starts off good and then goes bad. Hopefully that doesn't happen to us though. You know how they say a legendary Pokemon lives there at the lake? Well, you guessed it. Let's go catch that Pokemon. That'll make Professor Owen happy. I'm sure of that. My guy, we just started our journey. I mean, technically we haven't even started the journey. We picked up our first Pokemon. I guess now we're starting the journey, but I mean, still, do you really think? Alright, we're at the lake. Get ready because we're capturing that legendary Pokemon. Trust me on this one. It's here, even says so on the sign. I don't believe you. What's going on? The flowing time, the expanding space. I will make it all mine one day. Cyrus is my name. Remember it. Until then, sleep where you can, legendary Pokemon of the lake bed. Allow me to pass. Step aside. Imagine if we just said no and just headbutt him. What was that about, weird guy? Okay, Fire. Let's catch that legendary Pokemon. Did you hear that, Fire? That was a legendary Pokemon crying. That had to be it. This is our chance. Let's catch it. Wait, what? We don't have anything on this. You know, Pokeballs. P-O-K-X-E balls. We don't have those. We can't catch Pokemon. We'll take them around with us. Or stop Nuzlocke. Do you think Professor Rowan would give us some if we asked him? You know, you remember what he said, don't you? He said to visit him at his lab if we needed anything. Okay, Fire, I'll race you. First one there rules. Over here you can find a tiny mushroom, good for selling. Talk to this guy over here. Hi, I work at a Pokemon Mart. Do you know that a Pokemon's health is measured by hit points? HP. If a Pokemon runs out of HP, it faints and can't battle anymore. Doesn't mean it dies. If a Pokemon HP gets low, you should heal it with a potion. Here, let me give you a potion as a free sample. First one's free. It will automatically go to your medicine pocket of your bag. And we got the potion. Very nice. Battling some wild Pokemon, Turtwig grows up to level 7. And here we are in Sandgem Town. Oh, there you are. Please come with me. The professor's waiting. Remember, I'm not very good at voices. This is it, our Pokemon Research Lab. Let's go. Thud! What the? Oh, it's you, Fire! That old guy. He's not scary, so much he's totally out there. Oh, it's totally doesn't matter, Fire. I'm out of here. See you later. Wow, what was that? Your friend sure seems to be really impatient. Oh, anyway, let's go inside. Well, well, look who's here. Fire, was it? Let's have a look at your Pokemon. I see. This Pokemon seems to be rather happy. And trusting you with that Turtwig was no mistake, it seems. Or was it to give a nickname? We do not give nicknames here in the channel. Most of the time. When I first saw you two about to step into the tall grass without Pokemon, I was shocked. I was astounded by these foolhardy children. But now you've astounded me in an entirely different way. Already there's a bond going between you and that Pokemon. I feel privileged to have met you. I'm sure Turtwig feels the same way about you. That's why I'll ask you to cherish that Turtwig of yours. I'm so glad you're kind toward Pokemon. If you weren't, I'd have to. Oh, I can't just say it. Let's move on to the main topic at hand. There is something I want you to do for me. Allow me to properly introduce myself first. My name, as you know, is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kind of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh Region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokédex. This is what I want to ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokédex. Yeah, but I mean, we're kind of doing a Nuzlocke, so if I die, I die. That Pokédex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. Blah, 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 blah. I've got one too. Yeah, I get it. 60 long years. Now go. Now the adventure begins. Pokemon met with a Piplup. That's also canonical, which is really cool in my opinion. And this is, of course, Dawn. We've already established that. And off we go. Fire! The bell on fire? Or is it just me? I have something good here. You should take this as well. And he gives us the TM for return, which at max happiness is a power of 102. TMs can only be taught once, of course, in this generation. So that would be a good move for maybe a bit later. When he was young, perhaps. Well, actually, we have the Legend Arceus, his descendant, or ascendant, that was called, was a pretty good trainer too. I like Azure Mental. We know what this is all about. You guys know the Pokemon Center, the Pokemon Mart. We don't need to show this. Alright, with that being said, we can go ahead and actually heal up our Pokemon probably, right? Yes. And also, I did this out of order, but as always, we will be doing the rare candy cheat for grinding. But when doing so, I accidentally deleted the potion I had. So we need to buy like an extra potion here. I will just buy 5 potions. And we actually have the option to buy Pokeballs now. You do get them given to you, but we have to go let our mom know first. So, we're going to do that. We'll go ahead and sell Tiny Mushroom for $250. I thought it was $500. And we can go ahead and this is probably the only time I really show all this stuff. Or buy an antidote just in case, because poison can kill you, I believe, in the overworld in this game. And there we go. So now that we have Pokeballs, we can go get ourselves an encounter. Before we do that, though, there is something down here, by the way. Our Route 219 encounter, which we can't even get yet. Another antidote. So I guess we're sure about the Paralyzed Hail. Oh well. Okay, now we'll go ahead and go back to the route. Alright, we can do some encountering now. And I think that's how we're going to end off the episode, actually. Route 201 encounter and our Lake Verity encounter. Because it is morning time, we could get Kricketot, which is very interesting. But the more common Pokemon we're going to probably see here are Bidoof and Starly. Hopefully we get one of those and we don't dupe out on the next route, because that would just super suck. So, our lakefront encounter is perfect, Starly. That's right. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright, just don't get like a crit tackle first turn. Alright, well we can't damage it again. Oh, you get a crit tackle first turn. I like your spunk. And you're level 3, which is like, you know what, you get a Premier Ball. You get the coveted Premier Ball. I love Staraptor, it's one of my favorite flying types. There we go. We got our first Pokemon added to the team along with our Starly. Coming along looking like Ash Ketchum over here. The Starling Pokemon. Alright. And we'll go ahead and head back to Route 201. Alright, let's get ourselves a Bidoof, please. And that's a dupe. Here we go, it has started. Alright, second attempt. Remember, it's a Dupes Clause limit of 3. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I want the stupid Bidoof. Alright, this is it. This is our last chance for an encounter here. Third attempt. And the final attempt. Encounter is... That's just kind of cheap. We already don't get an encounter because we got triple Starling. Alright, well, it happens. Let's go see our mother. Welcome home, Fire. Are you and your Pokemon healthy? It's still early in the morning. Take a quick rest, dear. Where's the Fire? Professor Rowan asked you to do something that big? Go for it. You already got your back. And she gives you a journal. Okay, not too bad. I don't think we'll probably use it, but okay. She tells us we're not alone. We have our Pokemon. Alright. But with that being said, though... Oh, yeah, I forgot. We gotta do this whole thing, too. Is my little berry Manilo here? Oh, no, he's not. Oh, and he must have left already. What to do? That boy shouted about going on an adventure, then he bolted. He's so headstrong and reckless. I at least want him to take this. And we're tasked now with delivering the town, or the parcel. This ain't Gen 5, we get a parcel, not a town map. Enjoy your adventure. Probably head straight to Jubilife City. Alright. And we now have our adventure to get some embark on. If you guys like this type of content, like, comment, and subscribe for it, greatly appreciated. And I will see you guys for episode 2. See you guys then.